Meron tayong full moon in Scorpio ngayong May 2, 2026 at 1:22 a.m. Philippine time. So full moon is about release. This is about culmination, endings, like a cycle na natatapos. Okay? So especially those na meron kayong mga sinimulan 6 months ago, it's about ending of that cycle. It's like wrapping things up. Okay? So since the moon is not happy sa sign ng Scorpio, so this can be a bit challenging, dramatic, and also intense kasi Scorpio is a very intense energy, and the moon, it is about your instinct, intuition, your feelings. So meron pa yung loose trine dito sa Jupiter, ayan, dito sa Jupiter in Cancer. And of course, Cancer rules your emotions and also rules the moon. Yeah. So maaring, and then Jupiter is here. So syempre, meron ditong expansion of that energy. So pwedeng mas na magnify pa. Okay? So this is about an intense ending. Also, this can be revelation. So maaring merong marireveal about a certain situation. Depende kung anong area of life ang tatamaan yan for you. So mas maganda na panoorin nyo to sa perspective ng inyong mga rising sign. Okay? For Scorpio rising, this is happening in your first house of yourself. So this can be a very intense transformation for you. Maaring yung iba sa inyo, literal, magpapagupit ng buhok, magpapatanggal ng tattoo, anything that you feel is not anymore aligned to who you really are. This can be a spiritual awakening as well. Maaring meron kang ile-let go of mindsets or anything na perspective mo sa buhay that you feel that is no longer serving your highest good. Ito rin yung pagharap mo sa totoong ikaw. So this is about shedding your old skin and revealing your true self. Okay? And then for Sagittarius rising, this is happening in your 12th house of your psyche, your subconscious mind. So this can be a bit challenging for you, like overthinking to the max for some of you. Pwede rin tong, ito yung mga naipon yung sama ng loob or emotions na hindi nyo na-process at ngayon finally you are releasing that. You may be forgiving someone, no? Kung sino man yung nagbigay sa'yo ng sama ng loob, or anyone that made you feel bad about yourself. So this can also be you, na tipong patatawarin mo rin yung sarili mo sa mga sa tingin mong naging pagkukulang mo sa sarili mo. So it's about your processing ng iyong subconscious. So this is like awakening for some of you. Yung iba magkakaroon ng major spiritual awakening, like realization of the things that they need to face. Kasi ito yung something hidden sa buhay mo. This can also mean like merong marireveal na mga bagay na nakatago or tinatago sa'yo. So this can be a bit dramatic for you, Sagittarius rising. But you'll be fine, okay? So for Capricorn rising, this is happening in your 11th house of community. This is also about friendships. Yung iba sa inyo, possible, no, magkaroon ng friendship over na tipong kung sino man 'tong kaibigan mo na 'to na sa tingin mo ay hindi naman pala talaga totoong kaibigan, you might be cutting off connections with this person, especially that kung merong kang matutuklasan tungkol sa kanya, like for example, yung kanyang intention towards you will be revealed, kung sino talaga siya. Some of you, maaring magkaroon ng konting drama within your circle of friends. Pwedeng may chismis sa chat group ninyo, sa grupo na kayo bibilangan nyo, sa club that you are in. So you may be cutting off connections sa mga friends na yan, or magli-leave ka ng chat group, magli-leave ka ng Facebook group, or kahit ano bang group na kinabibilangan mo. Okay? So, next is for Aquarius rising. This is happening in your 10th house of your career. So, of course, if you feel like yung career path mo ngayon is no longer aligned to what you really want to become in the future, so you might be letting go of that career or a business na sa tingin mo hindi na nagwo-work for you, like you tried but it doesn't really work this way. This can also mean some challenges rin pagdating sa how people sees you, like example in your company that you are working for, your reputation din. So, pwedeng magkaroon ng issues with your reputation, with your clients, or, how people sees you, especially if you are into social media, content creation, or you are someone who is in the public eye. So, that can be a challenging situation as well. Now, for Pisces rising, Pisces rising. This is happening in your ninth house of your higher learning. So, yung iba sa inyo, pwedeng kayo ay may pinag-aaralan or meron kayong mga courses na tinake, no? Lalo na 6 months ago or a few months ago na it is finally closing, na-complete mo na. Oo, nakompleto mo na siya. So, you might be getting a certificate or maari ring meron kang like a belief system that you are letting go. Letting go of, maaring hindi ka na nag-resonate sa belief system na yon, or knowledge na sa tingin mo hindi na yun align sa where you really want to go or to move forward to. Now, for Aries rising, this is happening in your eighth house. So this can be very intense for you because eighth house is about transformation and change. For Aries rising, kung kayo ay merong mga issues within sa business or let's say mga investments, maaring meron kayong i-let go na investments that you feel na hindi na ito worth it hindi na to worth it or hindi na to worth ng time ninyo. This can also mean for those na merong mga, friends with benefits connections, you might be cutting off the benefits dun sa person na yon. And this is also allowing you to transform to a better version of yourself. So it's like a rebirth, okay? So, yeah. And then for Taurus rising, this is happening in your seventh house of your relationships. So, maaring iba sa inyo, you are letting go of a relationship connection that you feel is no longer serving you. Yung iba rito, mayroon kayong matutuklasan about your person, romantic partner, na may marireveal na katotohanan. Okay? But at least, na it is going to be good for you kasi nga, alam mo na yung totoo, may na-reveal. Okay. And then you have Gemini rising. This is happening in your sixth house. So this is your health, your well-being, your routines. Yung iba sa inyo, may let go kayo na routine na sa tingin nyo hindi na to nag-align inyong sa inyong trabaho, sa inyong schedule. So maaaring may change ng scheduling ninyo or mga bagay na ginagawa nyo sa pang-araw-araw. Letting go of anything na hindi na nag-align sa iyong trabaho. Kasi sixth house is also about your work and how you work with other people. Okay? Also, your health as well. So, maaring meron kang let go na unhealthy habits. Okay? So, for Cancer rising, this is happening in your fifth house of creativity, children, and your dating life. So some of you, if you are currently dating someone na parang nasa talking stage kayo and you feel na hindi siya ganun kaseryoso sa'yo, so pwedeng i-let go mo na yung tao na yan. Some of you naman, pagdating sa creativity ninyo, maaaring meron kayong ma-accomplish na creative project during this time. Some of you naman, kung kayo'y buntis, no? Baka manganganak na kayo anytime soon, especially kung kayo'y lunar return na. And then, for Leo risings. For Leo risings, this is happening in your fourth house of your home life. So, maaring iba sa inyo, aalis kayo sa bahay. Ibig sabihin, bubukod na kayo. Ganon. You feel like you need independence. You need to be on your own. Ayan. So, this can be a challenging situation then with your family members, parents, some issues na pwedeng may malalaman kayo about your family or the background in your family. So this can be a bit dramatic and emotional for some of you. And then for Virgo rising, this is happening in your third house of communication, siblings. So pay attention sa relationship nyo sa mga kapatid ninyo during this time kasi pwedeng magkaroon ng intense na issues with your extended family, kapatid, even your kapitbahay, no, sa mga neighbors ninyo. Some of you naman, maaring meron kayong ile-let go na um, learning or knowledge that you feel na hindi nyo na gustong i-pursue kasi you feel that this is not really aligning, or parang you feel na, or you realize na hindi to para sa'yo talaga. And then for Libra rising, this is happening in your second house of your possessions, your finances. So maaring meron kayong gastos ngayong full moon. Ano lang, mag-ingat lang dun sa mga impulsive na bayarin or gastos, kasi maaring pagsisihan nyo lang na hindi nyo naman pala kailangan tapos napagastos kayo. Or some of you, you may be letting go of some items na mga possessions na hindi nyo na kailangan, or you need extra money kaya ibebenta nyo na during this period. So that is your reading. Thank you so much and enjoy and have fun dito sa full moon in Scorpio.